Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Guys, today we have Parumita Ganguly ma'am with us, and she is the author of The Divine Significance of Being an Introvert. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. I'm truly grateful कि आप हमारे शो पर आए.
Thank you so much, Gaurav, for having me here. It's truly an honor.
Pleasure, ma'am. So, ma'am, like before we get into the podcast and know much more about your book, about your upcoming projects and everything, I would request you to please share about yourself so that our listeners can know much more about you. And do let us know how you started this writing journey.
Okay, so about me, I have spent most of my childhood wondering about psychological topics, metaphysical topics, and I was that kind of a kid. And what happened was, most of the time when we grow up, we tend to not find our tribe, the people that think like us, the people that understand the world in our sense, the way we look at it. So what used to happen is, I used to wonder, is there something special? Is there something different about me? Why am I like this? Why do I find it harder to connect or belong with most people? So this pondering has led me into writing, where I used to scribble in my diaries. I used to write a lot of insightful thoughts. And eventually I have considered writing a book. Why? Because I came to realize that there are in fact a lot of people who are like me, and I have understood one thing, that as the book is titled The Divine Significance of Being an Introvert. So the book is about introverts, right? So most of the time I have found introverts, not being sure of themselves, thinking of it as a challenge, thinking of it as something less. So, but in my life, what I tend to see is these qualities have helped me stand out as a personality, as an individual. So, I decided to write this book as a way of helping people like me to understand themselves better, and to also kind of focus the light on the positive things that come out of this kind of a personality. Right? So, throughout the journey of my life, this has been one of my focal points, where I wanted to help people like me understand themselves better. And finally the book came out, and a lot of people are really liking it. So yeah, that's about me.
Definitely. So, ma'am, like after listening to this podcast, many people will just love to, explore the book. They will be interested in reading it. So, when it comes to talking from a new reader's perspective, what a new reader can expect from this book?
Okay, so for a new reader, I would like to categorize it, because many of the new readers will be either extroverts or introverts. So for my extrovert readers, every person has some or the other introverted friends in their lives, right? Or somebody that they know, and they identify as an introvert. So as an extrovert, what I have noticed is that they are unable to understand what goes through an introvert's mind. They cannot comprehend, like, why do you prefer solitude? Why do you like certain things? Or why do you don't come out of your shell? So I think when they read this book, it will give them a little perspective shift on understanding their introverted friends or relatives, whoever, in a better way. And it'll help them, expand their mindset, basically. And to my introverted friends, to my introverted readers, when they come across the book, they will get to look at a very unique perspective that I have mentioned, because I have tried to throw some light on the divine significance, right? So it connects somewhere into spirituality as well. As we know how much solitude helps in spiritual journey, right? So that is something unique. An introvert might feel empowered when they read this book, because it can help them as a means of, exploring their own spiritual journey. So this is what I believe. should happen.
Definitely it's gonna help a lot of people. What I personally feel, ma'am, that most of us, like people born between 1990 to 2000, they are mostly introvert. What I personally feel, and I have observed, in my friend circle, in
True.
my first cousins also, I feel that. And when it comes to this Gen Z generation, they are quite outspoken. They are not extrovert, I will say. They are outspoken, I guess. सो डेफिनेटली इट्स लाइक हमारे एज के काफ़ी लोगों को ये बुक पसंद आने वाली है, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ अस इनफैक्ट जो आजकल रील्स भी आती हैं कि अपना अपना कुछ लॉस हो जाएगा चलेगा, बट बीइंग एन इंट्रोवर्ट वी वोंट से एनीथिंग टू देम. सो ऐसी बहुत सारी सिचुएशंस हुई हैं. Definitely it gonna be loved by lots of people, ma'am.
True.
And probably, ma'am, my next question to you of this podcast will be ki, we talked about the people who are new reader, like who will be approaching towards this book. Now talking of about the people who have already read this book, what they can expect from you as of now? Like, are you writing something, you want to experiment a bit on some other genres too, you want to explore new opportunities? What's upcoming? Is there anything in the pipeline?
Yes, definitely. So there are a couple of projects in the pipeline. I have also written a poetry book prior to writing this non-fiction book.
Okay.
And I intend on writing a short story book which will also kind of be focused on a little bit here and there about spirituality and connecting the qualities of introvertedness, because I believe that will be a very creative project, right? So let's see. I'm still under, it is still under process. Let's see how it will turn out. But I definitely want to bring out something new. With this book also, what I wanted was to bring out something new, something that people haven't read in a long time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right. As you find a lot of books on certain kinds of topics such as personal help, motivational books, right? I love those books as well. But what I thought was a uniqueness was kind of missing, A lot of people have read my book, and the first thing that they say is this is kind of unique. Like, what is it about? What do you mean by the divine significance of being an introvert? Like, what do you, So I have seen that element of people taking, interest, like this is something different. So I intend on writing a short story book that has to do somewhere with spirituality and also connecting the divine, qualities in a person who prefers solitude and prefers their own company, the empowerment that it has. So that is currently under process.
Okay. So, ma'am, like when it comes to, like, I have been in conversation with more than 300 authors as of now, and we are in this industry for more than 8 years. Like today only we completed our 8th year, and
Okay.
yeah. So, ma'am, like
Congratulations.
thank you so much, ma'am. What I personally feel, ma'am, that most of them are trying to, or they want to be known or remembered as a certain genre, certain type of authors. So when it comes to you, have you ever thought about that personal branding thing, like seeing yourself as a brand? Okay, this is Paromita Ganguly and I want to be known as this kind of author or this genre type of author. Ever thought about that thing?
So this is very interesting because initially when I thought about writing, I really did not consider what comes along with that, right? So after becoming a published author, this is what was really new to me. I understood the importance of branding yourself as an author, because when a reader connects with your work, they somewhere also want to connect with who you are as a person, right? So I kind of did understand the importance of branding, personal branding. And yes, I do see myself, I do want people to know me, to recognize me from a certain genre. But that genre would be of something different. I want people to remember me writing something unique.
Okay.
Something out of the blue.
Okay, so you want to be the category creator, right?
Yeah, the trendsetter.
Exactly.
Something different, yeah.
Okay. So, what's your current writing schedule? Like every day you dedicate some particular hours to your writing, or it's like random कि कभी कोई thought आया तो phone में या diary में लिख लिया, बाद में बैठ के उसे elaborate कर रहे हैं. How does it goes with you?
Yeah. So since I'm a full-time working professional,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, exactly, just like you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I get time, whenever I'm like, I take some time off during work. I tend to get some ideas, and I know if I don't note them down, they are gonna go away from my mind, and I won't remember again. So I do carry a diary with me at all times.
Okay.
And whenever an interesting thought pops up in my mind, I make it a point to note it down, to like think about it more or to elaborate it more. That really helps because during the day I have less time, right? After 8 p.m. is what the time I get. So what I do in this time is I just elaborate the thoughts that I already had during the day. So that really makes the process easier and faster for me.
Ma'am, what I personally feel that after the first lockdown was over, after that numbers of author got increased very rapidly. Like there was a boom in this industry, and when it comes to like every week we can say hundreds of books are being published. Already you have mentioned that you want to be the category creator, the trendsetter, but still, do you think competition is getting tough, like it's a neck to neck competition in this industry?
Yes, definitely I do, because a few years back people were not very much keen into writing.
True.
Or yeah, this thing is basically new. I have seen this also. And yes, the competition is definitely tough, but I still believe firmly that ideas are something that are unique, right? Even if 1 million books are written, the idea is what makes it unique. Right? This is a very firm belief that I have. So yes, there is competition, but as I'm also a reader, so even if you read like 100 books, if you saw 101th book and that says something extremely different, you are still gonna pick it up.
Definitely.
Right? Because it's not something, yeah, ये तो वही है, नहीं, ये क्या है, ये तो नहीं देखा. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's also my way of kind of beating the competition. Right? I think standing out is the only way of making a name for yourself as an author in the current times.
Definitely, ma'am. To be very honest, ma'am, जो आपके बुक का टाइटल है, that's definitely gonna be the first thing जो लोग तुरंत पिक कर लेंगे कि अच्छा ठीक है, ये तो नहीं देखा, ये नाम तो कभी नहीं देखा, ऐसा कुछ. इंट्रोवर्ट लोगों के लिए भी कोई बुक है ऐसा करके. From where did this idea came, मैम? ये बुक का टाइटल आपने कैसे रखा?
ये बुक का टाइटल मैंने बहुत ही spontaneously रखा था.
Okay.
Let me tell you, because so I have this quality in me that मुझे unique ideas बहुत आते हैं. भले ही मैं हर idea पे work करूँ या नहीं, but I tend to get a lot of ideas because I always have this thing in my mind, कि there is a lot already happening, if something new should be added to the world in terms of anything, in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of whatever, and in this case in terms of writing a book. So yeah,
definitely. And please share some ideas of business and entrepreneurship with us as well. We would love to invest, we would love to partnership with you.
No, I would like to keep them with me, because the craziest thing is people are very creative these days actually. कुछ साल पहले शायद लोग इतना खुल के नहीं सोचते थे, है ना, but nowadays the ideas are booming everywhere, right? And it actually is a very good thing to see, that new things are coming out in the world, है ना. आए दिन कुछ ना कुछ नया आ रहा है, and there are so many ideas that I used to think about and they have actually been created by someone.
Exactly.
Business start भी हो चुका है, and it makes me feel good,
Yeah.
It's good that नई चीजें दुनिया में आ रही हैं, है ना. लोगों को इंस्पिरेशन भी मिल रहा है कि we can do something new, we can act upon our new ideas, and yeah, so it's good. The world is going in a good direction according to me.
Definitely. Back in 2015, मैं और मेरे फ्रेंड के एक बड़े भाई, we were in conversation with कि हम अपने शहर में एक ऐसी डिलीवरी ऐप शुरू करते हैं जिससे कि लोगों को ग्रोसरी की चीज़ें और ये सारी चीज़ें बिल्कुल आसानी से मिल जाएंगी। एंड सी, अब वो फ्यूचर में जाके मतलब इतने साल बाद ब्लिंकिट वी हैव। सो जब ये मुझे पता चला कि अच्छा ऐसा हो सकता है, तो आई वाज लाइक शिट, मेरे पास भी ये आइडिया था पहले।
Someone did it. Right. I'll give you an example. Have you heard of Ditch the Guilt?
Ditch the Guilt, मैम, नाम तो सुना हुआ है, बट
I'll give you a brief. Like basically ये brand क्या करती है? They make desserts.
Okay.
Chocolates, brownies and all kinds of desserts. So ये desserts ऐसे हैं that they are protein rich, you know.
Okay.
Preservative free, sugar free, protein rich desserts. So for sweet tooths, है ना, जो लोग healthy खाने के नाम पे cannot skip something sweet. For them this is a heaven, you know. कि आप एक स्टोर में like you just buy whatever you want, cookies, chocolates, brownies, and you know कि ये खा के I'll be healthier, है ना. So that was an idea I had. What if somebody combined sweet things, tasty things, like things that sweet tooths would like, and combine it with something nutritious? ये idea मेरे दिमाग में बहुत पहले था. And then, as you can see, it is already out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
अच्छा, हाँ, मैंने इनका एक वो देखा था, एक रेड वेलवेट फ्लेवर की इनकी कोई चॉकलेट थी, ऐसा कुछ था. I was at some bakery shop.
बहुत सारे flavors हैं, and they are amazing actually. One can try. It's good. What's good is कि हम try कर सकते हैं, है ना? As a consumers हमारे लिए फायदा हो गया. So it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So ma'am, as of now, like we have talked about your book, your upcoming projects, your vision regarding your personal branding, everything. Now let's come back to your personal life. Like there must be a lot of moment which you tag as the happiest moment of my life. So if you can share any one of them with us, then that would be really great if you're comfortable.
Yeah, sure, definitely. So the happiest moment, there have been a lot of happy moments, but I think the most notable moment of my life was when I, decided to own up who I was, right? Because as I already described you in the beginning, ki me and many people like me, when we were young, I don't know, I feel the world was not that open, jitna abhi hai.
True.
So we kind of, sort of thought कि नहीं, individualistic चीजें बहुत weird होती है. We thought, what we do as a, जो चीज trending है वही cool है ना, चाहे हमें अच्छा लगे ना लगे, exactly. चाहे वो चीज हमें खुशी दे या ना दे. So there was this pressure of sort of belonging, sort of being a certain way, doing certain things, and as I grew up, thanks to the new generation that has come up with this ki, nayi cheezein karo, uniqueness is kind of being embraced these days. So yeah, after a lot of time, I kind of reached a point where I realized कि नहीं, मैं जैसी हूँ मैं वैसी ही हूँ, है ना. I would like to embrace the person that I am, and I started living it every day, because if I want to be alone, then I want to be alone with all rights, है ना. I don't owe an explanation to anyone. If I don't like something that everyone likes, I don't like it, है ना, with complete ownership. If I want to post certain things on social media, then that's what I want to post. So ये जो चीज़ है ना, ये अंदर से आपको जो फ्रीडम देती है ना, उसकी फीलिंग किसी चीज़ से कंपेयर नहीं कर सकती. And I thought ये चीज़ इतनी सिंपल थी यार. Why did we complicate it all throughout those years? यार ऐसा होना चाहिए था, वैसा होना चाहिए था, मैं इतना क्यों सोचती हूँ. सोच के ही तो आज I have written a book, right? So it was so easy. You accept the way you are, and everything falls into place. You are like free, है ना, and everybody looks at you the way you are and kind of cherishes it. And we spend our lives thinking कि नहीं, ये different होना सही नहीं. So when I reached that point now, when I realized कि बस अब यही है, and I felt the utmost amount of happiness in that. So that really stands out to me till today. The most recent happiest memory of me.
Okay. What I personally feel on this particular topic, ma'am, that इंटरनेट हैज हेल्प्ड पीपल अ लॉट, बिकॉज जो
Yeah,
कंटेंट बनाने की जो ईजनेस आ गई लोगों में ना, कि सभी लोग कंटेंट बनाएंगे, वेदर इट कम्स टू अ
right.
पर्सन सिटिंग इन अ विलेज और अ पर्सन सिटिंग इन अ दिल्ली, बॉम्बे, एनीवेयर इन दिस वर्ल्ड। सो उस वजह से हुआ क्या ना, कि लोग हर चीज से कंफर्टेबल हो गए कि अच्छा ठीक है, ये भी सही है, ये भी सही है, ये भी सही है।
राइट, राइट।
तो
लोगों का
वो,
माइंड ओपन हो गया था।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली exactly। अब उस समय तक
हम्म,
क्या था ना, आई गेस हम सेम वही 1990 से 2000 के बीच के ही हम दोनों। सो व्हाट
हम्म,
आई फील मैम, कि हमारे टाइम में जो बस एक टीवी चैनल हुए करते थे, कुछ कुछ लेट्स से कि थोड़ा जो उस समय बोल्डनेस पे आता था, तो रोडीज एक आता था एमटीवी पे, तो उसमें कुछ
राइट।
अलग तरीके के लोग आते थे। मैंने बहुत देखा हुआ है।
हम्म,
अदरवाइज वो एक था, वो एक ट्रेंड सेटर था कि ठीक है, जी टीवी, जी सिनेमा, इन सब पे जो भी चीजें आ रही है ना, बेसिकली लोग उसी से एक्सपोजर लेते थे। तो वो कुछ कुछ चीजें थी कि नहीं, ये ऐसी ही होती हैं, ये यही चीज है। इंटरनेट के आने के बाद से जितनी ज्यादा पॉसिबिलिटीज बढ़ी हैं लोगों के सोचने में, कंटेंट देखने में, अभी भी कुछ कुछ ऐसी चीजें इंस्टाग्राम पे या कहीं पे मुझे दिख जाती हैं जो लगता है शिट, बचपन में तो अच्छा मैं ये ऐसा करता था, अच्छा ये नॉर्मल है, ये सही करते थे हम लोग। बट
एग्जैक्टली।
उस वक्त लगता था कि नहीं, ये तो बहुत गलत है, ऐसे कैसे आप कर दिए, ये तो सारे बच्चे नहीं कर रहे, ऐसा कैसे कोई सोच सकता है।
एग्जैक्टली। है ना,
सो
हम एक गिल्ट ट्रिप में जीते थे, जैसे
हाँ,
हम ही
बिल्कुल
ऐसा कर रहे हैं,
बिल्कुल
हम ही
बिल्कुल
ऐसे हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
तो वी हैव फाउंड दिस होलसम बिलोंगिंगनेस, है ना,
हाँ
कि यार
एग्जैक्टली
हम
exactly।
सबका बचपन एक जैसा ही था। हम सब अंदर से हम सब ये चीजें शेयर करते हैं।
बिल्कुल।
इट काइंड ऑफ
और
फील्स गुड, है ना।
मैं ये सोचता हूँ मैम कि मतलब मुझे ऐसा 100% लगता है, लाइक आई एम ऑल्सो कंटेंट क्रिएटर इंस्टाग्राम पे, एंड मुझे ऐसा लगता है ना कि जितनी ज़्यादा चीज़ें शेयर हो रही हैं या रील्स शेयर हो रहे हैं, फॉरवर्ड हो रहे हैं, वो सारे हमारे ही जनरेशन वाले लोग कर रहे हैं, और जिसने भी हमारी जनरेशन को टैप कर लिया वो डेफिनेटली वायरल हो जाता
राइट,
है।
एब्सोल्युटली। बिकॉज हमारे लिए वो नॉस्टैल्जिया हो गया है ना,
हाँ
वो बचपन
एग्जैक्टली
की
exactly,
बातें,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
वो टीनेज की वो चीजें ना। एक तरह से आप देखो, जो जनरेशनल गैप, मतलब जो चेंजेस आ गए फ्रॉम द
हाँ।
टाइम व्हेन वी यूज्ड टू बी यंग एंड आज की जनरेशन में,
हम्म।
वो बहुत बड़ा बड़ा डिफरेंस है जो मुझे दिखता है।
बिल्कुल।
सो आई थिंक हमारे लिए वो चीजें नॉस्टैल्जिया हो चुकी है ना। अभी सब चीज बहुत इजी हो चुकी है, ऐसा फील
हाँ
होता है।
वही
सो
वही
दैट
वही।
लास्ट जनरेशन टू सी कि यार ये मुश्किल है, ये रोना धोना, है ना, वो स्ट्रिक्ट पेरेंट्स
हाँ वो सब अब बस
है
हम
ना,
लोग
ये
पे
सारी
सब खत्म हो गया फिर, कुछ
खत्म
भी
हो गया
ऐसा नहीं
है।
रह गया।
बट इट्स
ओके।
नाइस, वो मेमोरीज, यू नो, द फैक्ट दैट
हाँ
हम सब इस सेम चीज से कनेक्ट करते हैं, है ना, एज
डेफिनेटली।
अ जनरेशन हम सब
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, वो सारी चीजें वही है, सबकी मम्मियाँ उतनी स्ट्रिक्ट थी, सबके पापा वैसे ही सॉफ्ट, सब
राइट।
सारी चीजें वैसे ही थी। बस उस वक्त लगता था कि नहीं ऐसा नहीं होना, अब देख के लगता है कि अरे सब सेम थे हम लोग, कुछ भी अंतर नहीं था
सब
किसी
सेम
के
थे।
बचपन में। किसी भी सिटी में, किसी भी
सही है,
विलेज
सही
में
है।
रहो, सब सारी चीजें सेम थी हमारे साथ।
एक्चुअली चाहे कोई कितनी भी दूर रहे, इट वाज सेम।
Definitely. So, ma'am, as a author, as a person, what are the things which you're focusing upon in life as of now?
सो एज ऑफ नाउ व्हाट आई एम फोकसिंग इज, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था कि लिखने के लिए टाइम थोड़ा कम मिल पाता है।
Mm-hmm.
सो व्हाट आई एम फोकसिंग ऑन कि उसका थोड़ा सा टाइम मैं इंक्रीज कर पाऊँ किसी तरह। ओके, एंड वीकेंड्स को भी यूज करूँ ताकि मैं अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स को जल्दी खत्म कर पाऊँ। एंड या दैट्स व्हाट आई एम करेंटली फोकसिंग ऑन। और मेरा जो दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट है, जैसा कि मैंने बताया आपको अबाउट द शॉर्ट स्टोरीज बुक,
जी।
उस पर भी वर्क कर रही हूँ मैं। एंड आई रियली वांट टू राइट अ बुक जो बहुत टाइम से नहीं बनी है। व्हेन अ पर्सन रीड्स अ बुक एंड दे आर लाइक, ऐसी बुक बहुत टाइम से नहीं बनी है। सो टाइम लग रहा है इसे बनाने में, बट आई एम श्योर व्हेन इट कम्स आउट आई वांट टू मेक इट वर्थ इट। सो या।
So, ma'am, my next question to of this podcast is like, let's get back to that evening when you heard that tomorrow your book will be live. Everybody will be able to buy it, judge it on the basis of what you have written, and basically it's very important for us to discuss because I guess we both are introverts, तो हमारे लिए वो बहुत बड़ी बात होती है। सो इतने साल से आपने जो भी लिखा हुआ है, जो भी आपके थॉट्स हैं, सभी लोग अब पढ़ सकते हैं, जज कर सकते हैं, रिव्यू दे सकते हैं। So on that particular evening, what was going on in your mind? Like, were you relaxed, excited? You just marked up some milestones कि these many people know me, मेरे बुक को इतना सेल करना पड़ेगा। What was going on in your mind?
सो द फर्स्ट थिंग जो मेरे माइंड में आई कि अब मैं लिबरेट हो गई, है ना, because I just put the most important thing about me out in the world. ये ना एकदम vulnerable तरीके से, है ना? I'm not telling people कि ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं introvert हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है. I'm telling people हाँ मैं introvert हूँ, but जो तुम्हें लगता है introversion वो नहीं है ना? Also the fact that I've written a book, you know, a lot of my friends and relatives and family, they were sort of really inspired actually, है ना? Because they knew me as a person who was an introvert. But when they came to see that I have written a book, they really, you know, congratulated me and they were very happy for me. So मुझे उस दिन feel हुआ कि I really came out today, right? I'm being the most vulnerable that I can ever be. So I was very excited. And I was very excited to see how people react to my book. And थोड़ा सा डर भी लग रहा था, to be very honest, because ये मेरे raw thoughts है. And the way I have written the book is very, you know, like मैं reader से बात कर रही हूँ, to be very honest, है ना? बहुत ज़्यादा professional level में तो नहीं लिखा है मैंने, but मेरे लिखने का intention ये था कि मैं reader से connect करूँ. तो मैंने उस चीज़ को simple रखा है. So सिंस ये मेरी फर्स्ट नॉन फिक्शन बुक है, इट वॉज इन माई माइंड कि आई होप कि मैं रीडर से उस तरीके से कनेक्ट कर पाऊँ. बट या जो रिव्यूज मुझे मिले उसके बाद, दैट हैज डेफिनेटली इंस्पायर्ड मी टू राइट सम मोर. एंड ऐसा मुझे, यू नो, इस चीज़ में मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया कि जो चीज़ हम दिल से करते हैं वो कभी फेल नहीं होती है. जो चीज़ बनी है वो अपने डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचती है. तुम सोचते हो मैंने बुक लिखी, यार कोई पढ़ेगा, किसी को अच्छा लगेगा? अच्छे लगने वाले लोग हैं दुनिया में, यू नो, द रीडर्स आर देयर. वो आपकी बुक क्रिएट इसलिए हुई है कि वो किसी, somebody is meant to read that, है ना? तो मैंने ये चीज भी देखी कि किसी ने रीड किया और कहा यार तेरी बुक पढ़ के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, है ना? एंड देन आई हैव आल्सो सीन पीपल who have told me ki, you know, is it very, yeah, so this is very interesting, let me share with you. On my book launch, right, I had an offline book launch, and on my book launch many people came, and most of them congratulated me कि बहुत अच्छा आपने ये लिखा है, बहुत यूनिक टॉपिक है सब. बट यू नो, सरप्राइजिंगली हर चीज में क्रिटिक्स होते ही हैं. सो there was a person who came up to me and actually said कि like, are you trying to tell कि introverts को ऐसा ही रहना चाहिए, that they should not develop themselves, that they should not change? So यार मैंने उस टाइम सोचा, see this is what, you know, ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि लोगों तक क्लियर मैसेज जाए कि मैं क्या कहना चाहती हूँ. And being a first time non-fiction author, मैं थोड़ा सा I realized कि so this is important, people will ask me questions, right? So I have to address them and accept the fact that when you put out content in the world, when you share knowledge, discussions होना ज़रूरी है, dialogues होना ज़रूरी है. If somebody feels कि नहीं ये आपने क्यों, if somebody feels like they should question what I have written, they are free to do that, right? And I have no right of being like, you know, why don't you understand what I have written? Since I am out there now, I have to be open with the fact कि तुम मुझसे questions पूछोगे और मैं आपको बताऊंगी, you know, कि why I have written that. So ये चीज मेरे लिए बहुत new थी as an author, you know, understanding the world is open, but जरूरी नहीं है कि whatever you put out, you know, हर कोई उस चीज को सेम तरीके से देखे, right? जिसको जो लगेगा वो उस चीज को रिव्यू करेगा. But if somebody asks you questions, you have to be very open ki, so this is my perspective, you know, to discuss it with them, to, you know, make them understand what your book is about without being offended. Very important, right? So this is something I really learned after becoming a published author.
Definitely, because accepting this thing ना is very important. काफी लोग offend हो जाते हैं कि ठीक है आपको नहीं पसंद है, आप मत पढ़ो, किसने आपसे बोला पढ़ने के लिए and all.
Exactly.
Accepting this fact
लोग सवाल पूछेंगे.
Exactly.
Because as an introvert ना ये चीज overthinking वाली जो रहती है, यार अब मैं कर दूंगी ना, अब इसने मुझसे, you know, what if I look weird, what if इन्होंने मुझसे सवाल पूछा, you know, what if एक तो बुक लिखी and now you come and ask me.
And
so,
in fact एक ऐसी चीज भी
होती है, अब जब आ ही गए तो आ गए.
And एक और चीज what I have felt मैम कि कुछ ऐसा होता है ना, तो ऐसा लगता है कि सारे लोग बस हम ही को देख रहे हैं, बस मेरी बात सुनने ही जा रहे हैं। लोग क्या
एग्जैक्टली,
सोचेंगे मेरे
you're
बारे
right.
में, अगर मैंने कुछ इधर उधर बोल दिया तो अब लोग क्या सोच रहे होंगे। काफी बार ऐसा।
राइट। ये चीज, इस चीज को जिसने जीत लिया, आई थिंक दैट पर्सन इज फ्री, राइट?
एग्जैक्टली।
तो या मैंने भी यही चीज सीखी कि यू हैव टू बी ओके विद इट, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। अब जब तुम आ गए हो दुनिया के सामने तो जस्ट बी कंफर्टेबल, दैट्स इट। जो होगा होगा।
हाँ,
तो या
एंड धीरे धीरे सीखेंगे, ऐसा क्या।
एग्जैक्टली। पहली बार में हो सकता है सब चीज इतनी परफेक्ट ना हो,
बिल्कुल।
बट 10वीं बार डेफिनेटली बहुत बेटर होगा।
Definitely.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this lovely and inspiring conversation with Paromita Ganguly, ma'am. And if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book. आप जैसे Amazon पे जाएं, वहाँ पे सर्च करें पारोमिता गांगुली, या फिर सर्च कर सकते हैं द डिवाइन सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ बीइंग एन इंट्रोवर्ट। मैम की बुक आ जाएगी, ज़रूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने चाहने वाले, जानने वाले साथ ज़रूर शेयर करें। Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. It was my honor to be able to host you today.
Thank you so much, Gaurav, for having me. Thank you so much.